Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got T.I. with a message concerning Takeoff, man. Yeah, we still talking about that, man. You know what I'm saying? That I mean, like, it bothered a lot of people, bro. You know what I mean? 21SAVAGE also got something to say, so we gonna get to that in a hot second, man. We also got some information on I think I had some Jay-Z information in the cut right here, man. Dwayne Wade's ex-wife coming at him, man. We also got some 2 more deaths in the culture, man. This is crazy, man. You know what I mean? But it's such is life, right? Unfortunately, such is life, man. And we also got Drake. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your task, so go on and give it a touch. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna touch itself. It ain't you. You know what I mean? In the middle of the night at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? In the dark of night. Check this out, man. You know Drake's album just dropped, right? And I know what you're thinking. You like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He dropped an album? Of course he did. You know what I mean? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? The album was called Her Loss. And there might be mixed reviews about this album at this point. You know what I'm saying? Take a listen to a Chicago Bulls announcer talking about his experience with the Drake album. Take a listen.
Drake is here. Great seats as always.
Yeah, just peeping his album on the plane. Her Loss, baby. 21 Savage.
You listened to Drake on the way here?
Sure did.
Are you a tourist?
No, I'm just peeping his new music. I don't know if I'm a fan of it though. I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to more of it.
You're not sure?
No, this album didn't really excite me.
Okay.
Damn, hopefully that played, man. And if it did, and if Drake heard that, man, that must have stung, man. In the same way that he tried to make it sting when, you know what I'm saying, he started, when he called Serena Williams' husband a groupie in his song, okay? In case you ain't know, Drake said to Serena's husband, look, he said to Serena, who I believe he used to date, he said, quote, "Serena, your husband is a groupie. He claimed we don't got a problem, but no, boo. It's like you coming for sushi." I guess you just had to hear it. You just had to be there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Serena's husband entered the chat. Alexis posted a response seemingly to Drake saying, quote, "The reason I stay winning is because I'm relentless about being the absolute best at whatever I do, including being the best groupie for my wife and daughter." Close quote. That's right. The man owned it. See, that's how you get folks. When they try to clap at you and you completely own it. Like, yes, that's what I am. 1,000%. And what? You know what I'm saying? That's what I always loved about with Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I still a nigga flow and what?" You know what I'm saying? Then he was like, "And what?" I was like, oh, shoot, he owned it. You know what I mean? Now, so Serena added some, Serena came through after her husband said, "Yeah, I'm a groupie, and what?" Serena added some emojis with the heart joints. You know what I mean? Now Drake calling, listen, Drake calling this man a groupie is wild, right? Because you ain't seen them pics with Drake alongside the basketball players, man. Look at this pic right here. Hopefully Source got the picture up, man. Look at this man right here calling another man a groupie. I hope this airbag don't deploy. Anyway, look, we had 2 losses over the weekend in the hip hop culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, death is a thing that's going to happen in this. And, you know, a lot of us grew up with artists that are in their 50s, you know what I'm saying? Late 50s, late 40s. Like, a lot of us grew up with those artists. You see what I'm saying? We had 2 losses over the weekend. One of them was Tame One of the Artifacts, okay? And the other one was Hurricane G. Now, I haven't heard too much on what happened with Tame One, but I did hear that he passed away at the age of 52. I remember Tame One on that wrong side of the tracks jump off, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember bumping that track. I remember writing rhymes off that beat. You know what I'm saying? I don't recall really quite. My boy had the album. I don't know if I had the album, but if I did, like, I might have, I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember, you know what I'm saying? I come to bomb like Vietnam under the same name, Tame One. You know what I'm saying? I remember that joint. All right. Now, if my memory ain't serving Marco Polo with me completely, I believe he was also a graffiti artist, because I remember, like, the Artifacts was like graffiti artists. And I remember that part. And I remember that they was from New Jersey, okay? His mom's announced his death, saying that he was 52. And I believe she announced, the medical examiner says the 6 pharmaceutical drugs that Trinitas Hospital prescribed to him last Friday, combined with the weed he smoked over this weekend, his heart simply gave out. That's ill for a mother to have to post that. She said, I will not be responding to all the posts for a bit. She said this on Facebook, I believe. But the hardest words I will ever post or say is, my son, my heart is dead. You know what I'm saying? Close quote. See, that's why, hey, yo, man, condolences to the family, man. I hope that, you know, everybody that's around, that knows him, that's around him, his family and stuff like that, man, condolences to them. I hope that they, you know, they can get through this, man. You know, you can't trust, like, man, I don't trust the weed. I don't trust the, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust the weed nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes they be lacing the joint with Fenty, and, you know, at this point, it's like, you trust your weed man to be, like, your chemist? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you trust what he's putting into the joint? I don't trust nobody nowadays, man. Everybody trying to get paid. Inflation is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's losing money. You know what I mean? Like, okay, and now Hurricane G also has passed away over the weekend. I believe she also passed away at the age of 52. They both passed away at 52. Now, Hurricane G, Eric Sermon, the legend, EPMD, Eric Sermon posted, quote, my heart is hardened today. I think he meant saddened. One of my good friends, my oldest daughters, well, I'm not altering any words. My heart is hardened today. One of my good friends, my oldest daughter's mother, passed away today. Hurricane Gloria. I remember Hurricane Gloria back in 85. Hurricane G was also a legend in her own right in the hip-hop community. One of the first Puerto Rican female rappers. I did not know this. She rapped with me, Redman. She paved the way with Keith Murray, Diddy. She was in all the hip-hop magazines with all the top female all at the time. Stretch and Bobbito, loved the song that she did called Milky. I think I remember that. She'll be missed all around the world. I can't believe this. Pray for us. Beautiful blessings. She was a beautiful person, a wonderful mother, as real as they come. We love you, G. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, she was suffering from stage 4 lung cancer. Okay, Gloria Rodriguez, man. You know what I'm saying? She had a hit called Somebody Else in 1997. I remember Hurricane G from Redman. That's what I remember her from Redman. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I remember Redman had a song. I think it was called We Run New York. You know what I'm saying? And here's a clip. Hopefully it plays. Take a listen.
The Hurricane G is laughing in color. We run you motherfuckers. The funk doctor spot coming.
That's one of the songs that I remember Hurricane G on. You know what I'm saying? I first saw her on Redman's hardcore promo video. I loved, like, just to let you know, when I was young, I used to write raps. You know what I'm saying? I heard Slick Rick. I started writing raps and stuff like that. And then I heard Redman, and all my raps changed. You know what I'm saying? 1991, I heard Redman for the first time. All my raps changed. They all became crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it was because of Redman, all right? And it was because when I saw the hardcore clip, I lost it. And I think Hurricane G was in that too. Take a look real quick.
Some more logic. Redman ready to rock rough rhymes. Renegade rapper, rip when it's rhyme time. Punk push a pin in.
Hopefully that played. I'm almost positive that was Hurricane G. And I believe she was also in the Tonight's the Night joint. That I remember her from that. Take a look. Hopefully this plays.
Yo, Redman, man, what the fuck, man? Get the fuck off that punk smooth shit, man.
Classic. I mean, these are songs I listen to these joints today. You know what I'm saying? Tonight's the Night. I played that today. You know what I mean? That was a classic. But yo, rest in peace to Hurricane G. Condolences to the family, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I had any of her albums because I was very, you know, like a misogynistic, you know what I mean, kind of dude. I wasn't really heavy on the female artists like that, like I should have been. You know what I'm saying? Like if I knew better. You know what I mean? And then Lauryn Hill kind of cracked me open though. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I mean? Then we got Missy Elliott and stuff like that in the cut. And then you know what I mean? Anyway, our condolences to the family, Hurricane G's family and stuff like that. The Hit Squad, man. The Hit Squad was the mean team, like the mean team, man. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, man. Dwayne Wade's ex-wife has recently made a claim that Dwayne is exploiting Zaya Wade for financial gain. Now, Dwayne is strongly in support of Zaya Wade's transition from male to female. His ex-wife, Siobhan, I believe her name is, accused him of trying to exploit Zaya by applying for a legal name and gender change for the teen. Okay? Now, Dwayne Wade provided a response, and it was rather lengthy, but defending the act of a gender change for someone under the age of 18, to me, is damn near child abuse. And we ain't about to let that man justify his foolishness over here. You see what I'm saying? F out of here with that, okay? That 15-year-old is under 18, man. Like, that person is not even mentally, psychologically, and emotionally ready to defend themselves from the onslaught of that movement. If changing that child's gender ain't akin to child abuse, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get, and don't give me no bullish, all right? About, oh, that's his kid. Because if he punched that kid or cuffs that kid, he going to jail. You see what I'm saying? So don't give me no bullish about, oh, that's their kid. They can do what they want with their kid. No, you can't. You can't do what you want with your kid. You can't go cuff your kid. You know what I'm saying? You're going to jail. You're a heartless monster. You need to burn in hell if you do that. You know what I'm saying? So if you turn around and try to change the child's gender, come on, son. Like, you ain't heard about the doctors that performed the changes who come out talking about how the people wish they could undo the changes after? Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this clear. If your kid's in a car, man, I hope your kid can hear this part. You know what I'm saying? Although, I apologize for the red man cursing thing. But, you know what I'm saying? If your kid's in public school, your kid's heard far worse than red man. Trust me, right? But I'm going to just throw this out here for you and your children. Listen, children don't know what the cuff they doing. Straight up. I know they act and they talk like they know what they doing. Children don't know what the cuff they doing. And they don't know what the cuff is good for them neither, okay? They think they know what's good for them, but they don't. They are not very, like, they're not as smart as they act like they are. And you know that because you see the dumb things they do time and time again. You see what I'm saying? They be acting like they smart, but when you really smart, you know you ain't smart. You know what I'm saying? The clear indication of someone having intelligence is them knowing firsthand they ain't that smart when all the knowledge is really out here. You know what I mean? Anybody that act like, yeah, I got it, I know what I'm talking, I'm smart, and da-da-da, shut the F up, you stupid. You know what I mean? And that's the indication because you think you smart. My bad. Yeah. Children don't know what the cuff they doing, okay? Let your kids know that. Tell them I said that. I'm telling it to you. You know what I'm saying? The kid's in the car right now. I'm talking to you, kid. You don't know what the cuff you doing, okay? You don't know what's good for you, all right? So, for you as an adult, right? Like the parent, you as an adult to let your kid make lifelong decisions, you got to be a dumb father-mucker. You know what I'm saying? Children are not responsible for making lifelong decisions. If they are, tell them to get the cuff out the house and get themselves a house or a job. They can't. You know why? Because they don't know what the cuff they doing. All right? So for this man to be supporting this child in their gender change, I damn near call it child abuse. And if you don't like what I said, then you just stumbled onto the wrong channel. Welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Right? Look. You got to be a dumb father-mucker, though, to let your kids make lifelong decisions. And we know the apple don't fall far from the tree. You know what I'm saying? If you disagree with that, then you two are probably a dumb. Look, you're too dumb to know better. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. You're too dumb to know better, and it is what it is. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be, oh my gosh, he called me dumb. Hey man, like somebody's got to be it. Let me do my shout outs. I had a good shout out. I had a really good shout out. Okay. This shout out is going to go to Michael Hodges. My man said, yo, man, the platform is dope, all positive energy for the young boys like my son, but still giving the people what they want to hear. Yo, man, salute to you, Hodges, man. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? My Kayla Doggan came through and said, yo, Slam, I'm trying to pay for membership and I can't do it. Please show me how or send help. Love you. Someone please help this woman hook up with the membership thing, man. Look, sis, I never did it. I don't know how to do it. Honestly, I think there should be an icon on your, if you're looking at it on the television is one thing. If you're looking at it on your phone, there might be an icon where you can select the membership and stuff like that. And y'all don't be putting up your own cash apps and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out, man. Yeah, help my Kayla out. You know what I'm saying? Help me out and help my Kayla, please. You know what I'm saying? Look, if your mama taught you right, you know what I'm saying? You're going to help my Kayla out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you are a good mother like Alexis Wolf, yeah, I'm talking about you, Alexis. If you're a good mother like her, you know what I mean? Taking care of the kids when it be going crazy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Always taking care of your husband, Wolfie Jug. You know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean? Then you're going to help with the membership thing. You know what I'm saying? But only if you was like a good parent like Alexis. Shout out to Alexis Wolf, man, for holding it down, man. Taking care of those that matter the most, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is the next generation, man. Because real talk, it's them kids that matter now. You know what I mean? We don't mean nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Alexis, man. Love y'all, man. You and Wolfie, man. You know what I'm saying? Holding us down, man. Appreciate y'all. Check this out. Let's wrap this bad boy up because it's starting to get hot up in this car. I'm about to die. And if I die, who's gonna give you this hot celeb news? No one. You know what I'm saying? Where we at over here? Do I even want to cover this story on Jay? Jay-Z, we cover you. Jay, we pushing you for tomorrow, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay was giving us free game. You know what I mean? And I had to go through a couple of lyrics for you know what I'm saying, from one of Jay-Z's songs. I had a couple of his lyrics on deck over here because I wanted to talk about it. But you know, we ain't gonna do that because we gonna save it for tomorrow. You know what I mean? We don't want to keep you here all night. You know what I mean? Breaking down Jay-Z lyrics. You know how that can go. But yo, check this out, man. You know, and finally, it's been almost about a week since we lost Takeoff. You know what I mean? And it really bothers a lot of people still, man, because it was one of those things, like, it's not like something like you kind of felt it coming, like, you know what I mean? Like you saw the crash coming. It's not that, because this dude didn't have that kind of energy around him, it seemed. He didn't seem like the kind of person that his actions and behaviors would result in his demise in the way that it played out, man. You know what I'm saying? 21SAVAGE had something to say, I believe, when he was speaking at DJ Academics concerning Takeoff. Take a listen real quick.
Like, Takeoff was the type of nigga, like, if I see Takeoff arguing with a nigga, I know the other nigga wrong.
1,000%.
Like, automatically. Like, cause Takeoff ain't, like,
I've never
he
seen
a man. He ain't no bitch. But
he
like,
out the way. Like,
he just not confrontational. He like in his own world. He just want to do what he do. You know, like he ain't really like in the way, like in the mix for real. Like he just always in his own world. He really quiet for real unless he know you. He funny as hell though, but if he know you type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never seen that nigga mad, had an attitude. I ain't never seen him out of character. He always the exact same way. Every time I see him, he gonna smile, dap you up, and mind his business, bro. Type shit.
Yo, it's the same thing. Every single time, it's the same thing. Everybody's saying the same thing about Takeoff. The man is quiet. The man is humble. He knew he was quiet. Humble. He didn't get into no nonsense. And I like what 21 says. He said, if you in an argument with Takeoff, I already know you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, I think what bothers us with the Takeoff situation, I think what really bothers a lot of people is a lot of us are trying to just keep our heads down. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to keep our head, like lay low, fly under the radar. You know what I'm saying? Some people walk with their heads up, but a lot of us, man, we just trying to be low key, just trying to mind our business and do our own thing. That's what a lot of us are doing. And it bothers us that this guy seems to be doing that exactly and still wound up, you know what I'm saying? Like with the ball-ish. It's almost like, I think I might have mentioned it to you before, man. Like, you could be good or bad, man, if you get under the wrong person's cloud. You know what I mean? That cloud of darkness, man. The storm, it will rain on you. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, it's like he was in the vicinity of like just the dark cloud. You know what I'm saying? He was around the wrong people, man. Quite frankly, he was around the wrong people, man. And I'm not talking about his uncle, because he's been around Quavo. You know what I'm saying? He got money with Quavo. He came up with Quavo. You know what I mean? So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, Quavo is the issue. He was raised with Quavo. You know what I mean? And so I think what bothers me is that, like, everybody has the same, you know, thoughts about Takeoff, man. And that really bothers me, man, because a lot of us was just trying to be low-key. He just was a man, like, when his performing, it was just him at work. You know what I mean? You go to work, it was him at work. He was just performing in the field of entertainment. And when you, like, I told you the other day, I was watching a string of the Migos videos, man. And you just watch, every video wasn't like a woman shaking her butt, twerking all the damn time. That's what I liked about their videos. Their videos were relatively unique. They had pretty women in it, but why wouldn't you have pretty women in it? Like, I want something pretty in my video, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be a car or a woman or, you know what I'm saying? Like, some clothes. Not to relegate a woman to, I'm just saying, like, y'all beautiful, man. Y'all beautiful like the other beautiful things in the world, in the planet. You know what I mean? It just so happens to be that y'all people, y'all so soft, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, though, like, their videos were creative and you got to see them just performing in their creative element. That was their job, to entertain us. And it bothered us. You know what I'm saying? That this played out for this man because we knew it didn't have to like this. And all for what? For money? For clout? You mean to tell me you would end the life for money? Bro. Man, I hope whoever did that, man, I hope they, you know what I'm saying, get incinerated. But my bad. T.I. said this. He said, my heart hurts so much for the family and the entire team behind this tragic loss of a true legend. I'm gonna hit you back. Let me just come on. I'm trying to read Takeoff. I'm trying to read things. I'm just say recording. Hold on, my bad. You know, because you know how it is sometimes recording. All right, look. Let me finish reading this. My fault. But look, I didn't answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be getting mad. I ain't even answer, bro. My heart, T.I. said, my heart hurts so much for the family and the entire team behind this tragic loss of a true legend. I'm usually the one with the perfect way. Really, bro? I'm usually the one with the perfect way to articulate thoughts, but this has me baffled. Lil Bro was a real solid, respectful, honest, quiet, polite kid who conducted himself like a man of respect and stayed out the way. I just pray for peace in the minds and hearts of his family and all who are most affected. The city mourns with you, and my family, I think I lost my place. Damn. All right, come on. You can find it, son. You can do it. You can do this. Give me a second. Polite kid who conducted himself like a man of respect and stay out the way. I just pray for the peace in the minds and hearts of his family and all who are most affected. The city mourns with you, and my family gonna keep you lifted up in prayer. Our deepest condolences. God bless his soul. May the Lord be pleased with him and accept him into paradise. It's just sad. Long live the legend. Takeoff. Check this out. I heard somewhere else, somebody was saying this man, he was a praying man. He would be praying. He would just stop and pray for people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. I don't know. I was never there. I don't know how accurate that is. I pray, you know what I'm saying? I pray, look, listen. I could only imagine Takeoff and I could only imagine Offset and Quavo. Like, I could only imagine the kinds of things that they want to do in retaliation for something like this. You know what I'm saying? But I would hope that they would not do something that would cause them to, you know what I mean? Well, assuming Takeoff is in heaven, right? I'm just assuming Takeoff is in heaven, okay? Assuming he is a praying man, he had his relationship with God, right? Assuming all of that, right? And he is in heaven, okay? Yeah, I had to open up the car because I'm about to die. If he's in heaven, oh shoot, I got my phone. If he's in heaven, right? Believing that, he has a relationship with God, right? If someone were to retaliate on his behalf and do something, the kinds of things that would result in someone, that would be an indication that, like, this person is not fit for heaven. Like, you don't want to, do you understand what I'm trying to say, man? Like, I could only imagine them wanting revenge, but, I don't know, just, man, leave revenge in the hands of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? And just let it play out, man. I had a conversation about this with my peoples, and they was like, yo, you can get revenge, but then you could be in jail for the rest of your life. And then what is that? Like, you got your revenge, but now you're in jail. Some people might say, yeah, well, that's worth it. But a lot of people, I don't think they would want you to die for them. I think they want you to live for them. Yeah, you follow what I'm saying? So I'm just throwing that out there, you know what I mean? Because, they may never listen to this. And I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? If I was Quay and Offset, I wouldn't be sitting around listening to that old YouTube video, man. I'm just saying, somebody that knows them could be listening to this, and this is something that you can say to them. You could say, we want to live for Takeoff, man. We don't want to, you know what I'm saying? We want to live for him. We want to die for him. We want to have a good, we want to create good memories on his behalf. You know what I'm saying? With the rest of our lives. You know what I mean? So just take that into consideration, man. Hey, yo, man, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to love the people that's right next to you, man. I'm talking to people right next to you. You know what I'm saying? You pat them on the back, give them a touch on the shoulder, man. Let them know that, you got love for them, however you tend to express that, man, because tomorrow's not promised. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.